boom, 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 boom. Yes, sir.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, y'all. Welcome back
Welcome
to another
back.
edition, another episode. Oh man, what's going on, everybody? Listen, if y'all caught me laughing, I fucked up. Like, if you watch the show, there's a countdown that goes on the show. So I was like singing the countdown off the mic, and y'all fucked up the whole countdown. My girl sitting on the couch, she right here, so she just hear me fucking up, and she gonna look at me mad crazy. So it was just like mad laughter. So I apologize for my for my laughter in the beginning of the show. But welcome everybody to another edition, another installment, another episode of the Opinion Brother Podcast with your boys, Time the Pod Guy and HD. We in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's up, G? How you thinking over there, boy?
Hey man, we living, bro. We living. You feel what I'm saying? We out here just being lavish. You feel what I'm saying? Just being lavish.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying this good Sunday. It's nice and butterfly outside.
What's your weather looking like? What's your weather looking like in the good old Florida?
I really want to say real quick. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
See, it's beautiful. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Look, it is nice too. You know what I'm saying? Even though it look hot, it's like 75 out here right now.
Well, that's
great.
It
is great right now. It is.
That's a good weather. That's good. That's some
right now. You know what I'm saying?
The wind blowing too. No humidity.
Yeah. Look. It's a nice Sunday out here today, y'all.
Wow. Can we give it up for like just Florida and no humidity?
For the past 2 to 3 weeks, Florida didn't know if it wanted to stay cold or be hot. It knew summer and spring was coming, but it just kept saying, you know, we like these 50-degree temperatures.
Man, I'm telling you, like if Florida be one of the states where it just be like it could go hot, extra hot, or it's gonna be cold. And see, again, to my Floridians, it's always like when y'all hit that 40 degree weather, 50 degree weather. See, that's cold for y'all, right? Right.
You know, I can't speak for every Floridian, but this one right here, anything below 60 degrees for me. Yeah.
See, listen, as being like a half degree.
I don't even think the AC unit go below 65, right?
So see, it don't go. You're right. It don't go below 65. You're right. Facts.
So I'm just saying, if my AC unit don't go below 65, that's
being a mixed breed, right? Being a mixed breed, a Floridian and a Detroiter. You feel me? I can. You know, I've always felt like I was in the middle, so I could fluctuate with anything. You know what I'm saying? My body temperature can flow. You know what I'm saying? It's slow. But shit, nigga, when a nigga get hot, a nigga get hot, and when a nigga get cold, a nigga get cold. But listen, neither here nor there, man. We appreciate everybody for listening to us. We are in the building. Please subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts from via audio or where you watch the podcast. We are on Apple Music, Amazon Music. Where are we at? Jesus Christ, Apple Podcasts. We
on the Spotify.
We everywhere. You feel we on the YouTube. Hey, man, let me shout out YouTube real quick. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that subscribed to us on YouTube. We were literally just at 77 subscribers. We just hit 84, 85 subscribers. So shout out, man. We getting to that hundo. You feel me? 15 to that hundo, man. That's real shit, and we appreciate you, man. Turn up. I appreciate you again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the THC Media Network. That is where you will find all of our clips, new episodes, new interviews from all of our podcasts. This podcast, the Black Men Win podcast, the R&B and Chill podcast, and the Devontae's World podcast. All right, we just released at least 5 new episodes on the network last week, both video and audio. So go check those out. Again, streaming everywhere. Listen, we are here. We have a new we have some things to get into. We got a new episode to drop, of course, but we got some things to get into, man. Okay, we're gonna have cousin Scrap building a little. You feel what I'm saying? We call him in, but we're gonna just get into some of the things that we're gonna talk about today on the show. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to talk about my boy Darius. I want to shout out to him. He brought this topic up. I asked what kind of topics y'all wanted to hear on the show, and one of the things that my boy wanted to talk about is people and crab legs. You feel what I'm saying? Is the fact that people and crab legs, specifically black people, right? Because it's something about crab legs and black people that just get us feeling like we just above ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And then my thing is crab legs just ain't shit. What did I say on the Devontae's World podcast? Why do I have to do so much damn work to sit here and literally open a shell that ain't got no damn meat? Huh? That
I'm so happy.
Shit.
I'm so happy somebody finally motherfucking said it. I never
no,
understood that shit.
But see, coming from me, HD, that would be. I'm not a seafood a seafood connoisseur. You feel what I'm saying? My thing is this: I only eat fish and shrimp. Well, I don't eat shrimp, crawfish, and all of that shit, like salmon and all that shit. Like I don't eat all of the other shit. You feel me? Like crab legs, lobster has never been my thing. Again, why do we have to go there? So we'll talk about it a little. I want to talk about 50 Cent and Tierra Marie, man, just a little bit, because 50 Cent is calling for his money.
He's still harassing that girl, man.
He is calling for that 50K.
She still ain't paid him, huh?
Listen, Tierra don't got it. Okay. Tierra just don't got it, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit when we get into it. Okay. We're gonna talk about what else? First of all, damn. You know how your phone just don't see you sometimes, and it just be, you just
be trying to stay locked. That's what it is.
It just be staying locked and shit. We're gonna talk about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey posted a video with Earn Your Leisure. He was on the Earn Your Leisure podcast, and he talked about losing $22 million from IRS, but not particularly from the IRS, but from his accountant. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And speaking of money, we're going to talk about the $13.6 billion that was just signed into helping Ukraine. We're going to discuss that, the ins and outs of that. We got our MVP and our clown of the week. And for the topic of the week, I have do your fucking homework. This comes after me watching The Worst Roommate Ever on Netflix. Listen to me.
Hey man, I've been hearing mixed reviews about that, man.
Let me tell you something. And we'll get into it more in the closer to the ending of the show. But bro, HD, when I tell you, you need to vet whoever comes into your fucking house. Do you hear me?
Yes.
You need to sit here and vet everybody that is looking to stay within the domain that you have acquired. And the simple fact of Worst Roommate Ever, the concept of it all, right? Because a lot of these documentaries love to play victim. Not saying that they aren't victims, right? Because they are, because these niggas are retarded. They crazy. Excuse me for using retarded, but they was just downright ridiculous, right? Grandma, an Asian roommate who ended up I think killing the roommate. You feel me?
Wait. Come again.
Yes,
wait.
We got a grandma.
I know y'all can't see me right now, but my face is turned up into a way.
Yes, bro.
So wait, what?
Yes, bro. We're gonna get into a lot of it, but just the surface level of shit, bro. A grandma who killed people and put them in her backyard. Roommate, right? An Asian guy who killed his roommate because he loved her, apparently, right?
Because he loved her? What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, I love my lady. I'm not gonna kill her.
My thing is, she didn't want him. And see, when we have that Napoleon complex coming on, things can get a little messy. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Me.
And listen, just a little bit. So let's get into everything. Let's go ahead and call Scrap on in the line.
Diesel.
see if we can get him on in the line. Yeah. See if we can go and get him
Every time I hear
on.
this shit, man, it sounds like we finna let somebody know they want a sweepstakes.
Ain't there some great ones in there?
Oh, it's some what?
There's some great ones in there. We need some
It's
too.
some great ones. What you got? What you got?
We
You at the
need
store?
some too.
Let me get.
No,
Let me
y'all
get
don't need nothing.
We got big
Y'all don't
cousin.
need nothing.
We got big cousin Scrap in the building. Yes, sir. What's up, cuz?
Come on. What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all? You all right, bro?
Like he out there being a family man.
I'm good.
Oh, you out there being a family man, bro?
No, G, that's over with.
That's hey, he's stupid, bro.
That's over with. We over with that.
He said that's over with. We're done. We're done for the day.
All
right, bro. Well, we got some things to get into, Scrap. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into these motherfuckers. We got the clown of the week first, bro. Clown of the week first, right?
MK, huh?
Oh man, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this damn. Let me just say this real quick. Tired of this damn family. Okay. Yay, Kim K, Chloe.
That's why I was giving him.
I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it. Can I just say I'm sick? I'm sick of y'all.
So first it was Jay Nas's ex-wife. What she got going on?
Here she go. Now everybody under the sun has been clowning Kim K for what she has said on her new show with her sisters and everything, and she talked about
the work joint.
Yeah, she talked about the work joint, right? And a lot of people were like, "Well, why are you mad at Kim K for saying that?" Well, it's not particularly being mad at Kim K for saying what she had said, because as a black community who you kind of have been, we know what you have done, running the miles up in there, but whatever. What we know is that Kim K, you're saying these words as if us as a community, as an American community, as a black community, even still, doesn't do or work for what they have.
Lies.
However, sweetheart, you, on the other hand, the fact that it was coming out of your mouth, that stemmed from your lips.
Shut the fuck up.
I think all of us were looking like
shut the fuck up.
Wait, what?
No, I was just saying shut the fuck up. Nope, shut the fuck up. That's it. I wasn't saying nothing else but shut the fuck up. It's like, shorty, what hard work have you ever done in your life? Like, I can understand that was coming from.
He was breaking that back on Ray J's.
That's it.
Hello. What else? What else do we?
You ain't never seen Kim K in the community picking up trash, or Kim K behind the register doing something like that. Like, we've never seen her doing some out the way stuff like that. So the fact that, like, let me
catch Kim K raking some damn leaves.
I'm just saying.
Let me catch Kim K raking some damn leaves. Humanitarian.
Okay. I was just about to say.
Yeah, they gonna catch her in the streets. Humanitarian.
It ain't like, man. Like she said, it's not like what she said was wrong.
No,
but it's
what
like
she said wasn't wrong.
You're not one of those. You're not one of those.
You're not one of those. You're not one of those. No, you ain't built nowhere like that.
What we talking about?
Kim K out here
telling everybody they gotta go to work harder.
Wait, what? Kim K telling everybody
to work harder. You gotta work harder for what you need and what you got.
Work harder for what you want. Yeah, all right, Kim. Yeah, all right, Kim.
No.
Our version of work hard and your version of work hard is two different things.
Yeah, you're right. Come on.
Yeah.
AG. Let him know. Let him know.
Her shit only lasts 30 minutes to an hour.
That shit had me in that. Hey, you said 30 minutes to an hour. That's if you put a little foreplay in that.
Hey, the crazy thing is, she only lasts at least an hour. That's not even like.
I don't even think Ray J tape was an hour.
If you telling me my pay is what 20-25 an hour and you lasting only an hour, well, damn man, what we doing?
None.
Oh,
What we doing? Kim
So
K,
for
you're not
everyday
the
people, you know,
Kim.
that
You're
work
not,
harder is
yeah.
overtime and all that shit. For Kim K, that means like she got to get her jawbones, or, a little stronger. Her
Yeah,
neck
she got it.
got to
Like,
get a little.
I
You know
don't.
what I'm
I don't
saying?
know. I don't
I ain't
know.
let me
Kim.
stop being like that. Let me stop being like that. But
I
Kim
don't
K,
know. Kim.
I appreciate what you said, but you should have just shut the fuck up. You like one of
Yeah.
those popular girls that
Yeah.
nobody asks you to state the obvious.
No. No.
You don't do none of that shit. Like none of
No.
it.
And
Like,
honestly, Kim, as somebody who I would think would, really be in the media like you are, and have the media training that you do. I would have thought that something out of your words like that or out of your mouth would have just been like, let me just shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, you have not, in the sense, sat here and even put in time and effort to be in the industry that you so have gracefully kind of rule right now. You understand what I'm saying? Now you can argue, anybody in the comments can argue me up and down, right? Y'all can argue me up and down about her businesses, her philanthropy, whatever. All of that is great.
that's cool.
Oshkosh bagosh. You understand what I'm saying? That's
Say that
great.
shit again, boy. Look, hey, I could have said no better.
You feel me? Oshkosh bagosh. Like that's great. But when I look at the grand scheme of shit, you are not the one that anybody needs to be looking up to in a sense of, oh, you need to work harder. When I look at your story and the totality of how you got put on, you didn't work not nan, but putting the back up in the air and breaking that bitch. That's
and
it.
you know it.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
That's how you got here. Now, I'm not saying that's who you are and the totality of a human or a woman, but let's not act like you got here from, working hard like the
Came from money.
Exactly. First of all, and hold on, y'all. Not only did she come from money, she zapped the money from a Bruce Jenner who is now Caitlyn Jenner. Y'all zapped the fuck out of that nigga's money.
Yeah, that's why
he
went. Why he changed his identity? He needed to get some.
He said they have taken me for everything I got,
including my gender,
including my gender.
They beat me up and they talked so much shit about me that they took the manhood away from me, and now I
can't do anything. But
I'm just talking shit. But
who are we? We just talking shit. But who are we? I don't know.
Just a bunch of opinionated brothers.
That's it. That's it. You fucking dumb.
Stupid ass.
Hey, this nigga stupid, bro. Come get your bass, fam. Your best, bro.
My son is laughing at y'all.
Hey, man, shout out to old nephew in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I would put him on camera and all that, but he be, everywhere. He a little iffy to do,
Listen, he ain't trying. Listen, I ain't even trying to be here right now. You feel me?
Listen, man, I pulled up on my boy this weekend.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my dog Scrap. We had a.
that boy did. We was holding them, right? And my dog said, I'm gonna go ahead and sit him down in this stroller. I'm like, listen, that boy learning already.
You feel me?
He had that down so fast, man. I'm like, man, y'all. My dog hold that ass just now, man.
We was not having it, dog.
He wasn't. He was like, nah, fam, get me out of this shit.
Yeah, get me up out of here, dog. I do not want to be in here. But we definitely was supposed to take our babies to enjoy a nice birthday party and walked into COVID City. That shit was not safe. Not safe at all.
Yeah, well,
COVID City?
Well, for people, no. It's Defy. Defy is like a trampoline jump place for kids to go, all that. Usually when we go, it's very chill. It's not too many people in there. You got hella room where you can run around. The kids can run around. You can see your baby from across the room. No issue.
Right.
This day in particular, though, and Scrap, back me up on this. I swear, the capacity for that building was 3,000. They said it was at capacity.
Wait,
they was at capacity?
They was at capacity, my nigga?
It was at capacity?
Bro.
Damn.
They was jumping in that bed. I'm talking about, listen, yo, I'm talking about, and they got the music going like this the club.
Booming. I'm talking about they in that bitch trapping out. Big 42 Dub. You got Pooh Shiesty in there, get them back in blood. Big brr, all that. Like they just it's so crazy. They had the lights off. It's all glow in the dark and shit in that bitch. Like they literally was live in that bitch like a club. Babies over there in that bitch getting chocolate wasted and shit, you know.
Not chocolate. Hey,
chocolate
wasted.
It was
chocolate wasted used to be fun back in the day. Ain't that right, Zay? Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of babies, bro, our MVP of the week said she don't want no kids. She like being an auntie. You feel me?
Wrong with that.
MJB in the building. You feel what I'm saying? I want to give Mary J. Blige the MVP of the week award because she was like, bro, I'm at a place in my life where I don't want no kids. I'm good being auntie. I'm good being auntie.
No disrespect to auntie, but she up there.
Yeah.
He have one right now. By the time she hit 70, he gonna be what, 18, 19?
She ain't 60, fool. Shut up.
She in her 50s though. She definitely busting into her 50s.
Yeah. Hey, Jenna had one when she was 51.
Exactly. And Jenna asked you like she got stressed in a bitch right now.
She tried to thin.
Comparing Janet money to Auntie Mary money, even though Auntie Mary up there.
Yeah.
But that's Janet money.
That's true.
Uncle Ken took all Auntie Mary money, so we gotta help.
Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga. Fuck Uncle Ken. Fuck that nigga, bro. He ain't invited to shit else, bro. Took all Auntie Mary money. It's all right, Auntie Mary. You ain't gotta worry about them kids, okay?
We still gonna support you, Auntie.
You feel me? You be the great auntie to your nieces and nephews. You feel what I'm saying? Because exactly, and that's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily disagree with women when they say like, yo, I don't, she's just like a lot of women like Tracy Ellis Ross and other women who just like, yo, we good. I'm good. I love the nieces and nephews that I have. I love the kids, that I do take care of, and you know what I'm saying. I'm good on having kids. So shit, rock out. You feel what I'm saying? Because and it's right. All right, so let's get into this shit, man. 50 Cent is asking.
Hey, that girl is not getting. It's not happening. Hang it up.
And is about to take to court again. One Miss Tierra Marie. Lord have mercy.
50 petty. I just want to say that he petty as hell.
No, you know what? You're right. 50 is petty. He petty as hell. And 50. I just want to say this to you, bro. You know Tierra don't got the money, fam. You know she ain't got the money.
But he want her to.
I know. Listen, I would be that way too if it was $50,000. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think
been a couple of years though, right?
It has been a couple of years though, HD. I think any of us on this platform right now, if somebody owed us $50,000 out of a legal court case, right?
Oh, you give me my money.
You got to hit me with that money. Because now Tierra Marie is being the new Tasha K, or she was the old Tasha K, honestly. Before Tasha K got that 4 mil. No, not right now, bro. Not right now.
You motherfucker.
Oh, Millie. 4 million, a million. Hey. But are we wrong, Scrap? Like, yo, if somebody owed you 50,000, is 50 being petty right now? Is 50 being too petty right now?
50, because this is what he does. Yes.
50,000. Yeah, boy, I need all of that.
He need all of that. And y'all, and as we know, like Tierra Marie don't have it.
She ain't got it.
She just don't got it.
She don't got it.
She don't got it. She don't got it, John.
My thing is 50 reach. 50 don't need that goddamn 50, man. He don't need that shit.
Okay, you're right. He don't need it. But my thing is this.
It's the principle, man. You know that.
It's the principle of it all, though, right? We won in court, right?
Yeah,
we won in court, right? We won in court. You owe me this money. Now, I feel like this. If Tierra Marie would have came with at least a percentage, 10%, 15, 20, something.
So $5,000.
Hey, it's something. You gave him something. At least, but my thing is this. You know, you ain't no big ass celebrity and you ain't no 50 Cent.
True.
Okay. Tierra Marie knows this. And what we know of Tierra Marie is this. She had a slight run in the music industry for a little bit.
She did.
She got into love and hip hop, which we found out don't pay a lick of a shit.
Nope.
Okay. So you now have to get Love and Hip Hop is probably like one of those shows that gets you the brand, exposure. So you can now exactly. So you ain't getting a check. These Instagram brand deals and shit, these flat tummy tea brand deals and shit, like they not gonna do nothing. They're not bringing in the bread that you can even probably put down for a like month to month payment plan. So if we looking at it like that, I'm just going off like monthly expenses and shit and looking at it like you probably not doing what you normally would do. And you're not a cast member. You're not on anything right now. You're not gaining exposure, right? Because exposure pays for that shit. You're not gaining anything.
But I would think with the type of industry that she's in, even with her being an artist, you would think she would be like a PR or a fucking
you're right.
Something in that area per se. Because it's not like Tierra Marie was like when she came out, she was horrible. Like her streak was
she was hot.
She was hit. But I think she so hot with certain people.
Exactly.
And it kind of got her blackballed in certain places.
Absolutely.
And then I can speak on this now. When she was on Love and Hip Hop, I don't be knowing if it's scripted or not nowadays.
Oh, very much so, bro. Very much so.
Sometimes I'd be like, I really felt like she really wanted to say this in real life. Like, this ain't no, say this is going to start problems. Like, I really be feeling like people really on some of these shows.
Yeah, facts.
And in her case, a lot of that shit felt too real.
Right.
I am going to just go this disclaimer out here. I am not a Love and Hip Hop fan, but because I am a supporter of my lady at the time, the woman I was with, I hated the shows, but that was our bonding time, so I watched the show. And like I said, Tierra Marie was lit. She was out there. And if you wouldn't know it, you wouldn't think she was short $50,000 damn dollars. You know, you would think she still banks. But
she's still bankrolling.
Yeah, petty as hell. I feel like he's super petty right now. Like, you ain't gotta just be doing
He is. He don't gotta do her like that. Because 50, she don't got it. She don't got it, Fifth. Huh?
She don't.
Fifth. She don't. We know this. Fifth, she don't got it. She don't got the 50. She don't got the 45. She don't got the 35. She ain't got the 20.
Got the 15.
She ain't got the 10. And if she does got the 10, Fifth, if she
wait. That nigga here is crazy.
Hey, no, real talk. She don't. Because she ain't even got the 10 scrap. That 10 to 15,000.
Hey, how that boy just dragged the 15 though?
Bro, because
I'm just saying, niggas is hitting PPP loans higher than $15,000. Come on, bro.
And my thing is this too. If you was applying for that PPP, you could probably pay him.
What business she gonna do though? What business is she gonna do?
She's already a business. She's an independent entrepreneur. She's an independent contractor by whatever state she's in. If you're working for yourself by yourself, you're already a sole proprietorship, right? Before I got my LLC, I was already a sole proprietor. She's already a sole proprietor. So if she got a LLC or anything like that, a business in her name, which I hopefully she does, that would allow you to get said money. Now, I don't know how much you would probably get, right? But you could get enough. Like, listen, the dude from fucking Pretty Ricky is in court. Spectacular. No, not Spectacular. The fat boy, the fatter one.
Oh, you talking about Baby Blue?
Baby Blue.
Hey, Baby Blue been like that. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there. Like anybody, like when Pretty Ricky first came out, first came out, Baby Blue was known before them niggas was actually a fucking group. That nigga was known for hitting licks and making deals. So I wasn't surprised when I seen that nigga in the goddamn headlines, him going to prison.
Nigga.
I was not surprised.
I was like, oh shit, this nigga, how much did this nigga get? God damn. I was like,
running it up too, bro. That's
he was running that shit. But again, that's my thing. If Baby Blue, who only had a couple seasons on Love and Hip Hop, could get that much money, Tierra, what my thing is, come on now. You can at least get like 400,000.
Well, you know, some people ain't money hungry. They ain't money savvy.
You're right. So, you're right. That's a fact. So
some people, it's like if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. Oh well.
Right. Whatever.
So fuck ever. Nope. I need
man. Let's continue the money train, because the money train then flows to Steve Harvey, right? Because Steve Harvey talked about how on the Earn Your Leisure podcast, he talked about how he basically lost $22 million messing with his accountant, right? His accountant fucked up his taxes. And he said after 7 years, right? I think he had his new assistant or something go to his office, and he looked and he or she looked at this box full of, you know, notes and everything, and it was his taxes. It was his taxes, right? And boy had about his 7 years worth of taxes filled out, checks stamped, you know, ready to go, but never mailed, never sat here and got into the actual hands of the IRS or the, you know, our tax people. So if you don't know what we're saying, basically his old accountant basically cashed those checks in and basically stole almost, you can say, maybe about 16, 17, because I don't want to say the full 22 million, because I know that's probably what the IRS is putting.
It don't matter. The man got over a fucking meal.
Yeah, he was eating. He was eating for 7 years. Eating for 7 years off of Steve. Bro. That's fucked up.
All I can say is that comes along the lines like he probably trusted the hell out of that man. Like
absolutely,
from the
absolutely.
And you give them that trust without a shadow of a doubt.
Absolutely,
thinking that people gonna take care of you like you take care of them. But at the end of the day, in certain instances, especially in this one, people only looking out for themselves. They're not even worried about what the fuck you got going on.
That's 7 years. 7 years, bro. 22 million that he had to pay that back.
I'm glad you where you at, because that 22.
No. Oh, real talk. Because bro, he had to pay $650,000 a month. Think of like I want everybody to think about that for a minute. Like we really do. Like I understand where we're at right now and what we complain about our money, and then take that to and then imagine 600. You paying $650,000.
Triple digits. Some of y'all worried about double digits. Y'all worried about double.
Like think about that, y'all.
Triple zeros on the back of that bitch.
I was like, oh. I said 650,000, 4 zeros, bro. 4. Oh,
no, excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, because I thought about it too. It was 4.
I just put thousands in my head. It's 3 zeros and thousands, so you know.
Oh, I was like, oh my God. 650.
50K. 650K a month. So you talking about
12 months. Let me see. I'm gonna do some math.
2.2 mil in 2 months. Excuse me, 2.2 mil. I apologize. In 4 months.
That hurt my heart. So I'm gonna do some math. Hold on. So 650,000 times 12.
1.1 mil.
No, that's $7.8 million a year that he paid back.
7.8 mil a year, and that's over a span of 3 years he had to pay that.
3 years. Almost. 3 years. Yeah.
That must have been when he had this. While he got the Steve Harvey show and everybody loved him and all that. Because ain't no way, my boy. Ain't no way, my boy.
So he paid at least. So he paid at least $7.8 million for his first 2 years, and then probably paid a little bit less after that.
Unless he cashed out,
right, and did something else. You feel me? And gave him some assets or something. But at the end of the day, to have paid that $650,000 just to say over a 3 year time span every month is crazy. And that just goes to show, like, you got to make sure, again, it goes back to the topic that we're going to get into this week. Vet the people that come into your domain. I just don't mean that going into the roommate aspect, but it's vetting those people, even the ones that you feel like you can trust. Vet them. You feel me? You need to vet that. We have to vet that even more. Because what we understand is that for the love of money, people will do some crazy ass shit. We have to understand that.
Always.
For the love of money. For the love of money, niggas will do the craziest shit for the money. You feel what I'm saying? I thank God that I'm around people who don't see it like that. Right, because I've had 5,000 in my bank account. I've had 4,000 in my bank account. Shout out to those refund checks. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, you try not to. You're young. You spend it, but you understand that money comes and goes. It ebbs and flows. You feel what I'm saying? Like, money is money, but at the same time, when you have people who just want you for the cash, who just want you for the dough. It's just like, it's sick to know that. Like, I was just like, damn, 22 million. That you had to pay 600. Yo, like think about, actually, they had to handcuff this man and like repossess his assets and shit like that. Like, if he didn't have that plug,
if he didn't have it, exactly.
What if he didn't have that plug? Who just said, yo, you can start, a payment plan with these back taxes. I know they a little late. Like, they 7 years a little late. Okay.
7 years, bro.
7. And IRS, they usually give you 3 years.
I was just about to say, but no, because if you think about it, Wesley has got to wait for a long time.
That's true. Well, it depends on how you filing. If you filing, if you filing like a crook for real, then you could probably get away with it depending on how your filing style is and what state you're filing for, right? But I know for me, I try to file as much as much as possible. You feel what I'm saying? And it just makes a point to vet the people that you sit here and really get into business with, handle your business with. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is money we talking about. This is your finances. We're talking about. This is the luxuries of your life and the fruits of your labor that we're talking about. So this is just not to kind of discourage people, but this is just to this was a story that we needed to hear, because when we start making this type of money, or we start even getting a fraction of this type of money, and we're having
I'm still gonna be broke.
You're still gonna be broke. Facts, bro. We still gonna be broke up here, man.
I could be a thousandaire right fucking now. Right fucking now. I will still be broke. And I'm gonna say the same thing to y'all, just like I tell Ty, just like I tell Scrap, I tell all my other brothers, family members, and everything. I'm the Terry fucking Crews in my family off of Everybody Hates Chris. I save every fucking dollar, because me, my mind, I know this dollar can go somewhere else. So for me, I'm more or less, I get stuff that I need, not necessarily shit that I want. I want a nice ass Lamborghini, but do I need it? No. I can take me a nice ass Chevy motherfucking truck, and that bitch still do exactly what the fuck I need it to do.
Sure
it's
does.
called fucking priorities. A lot of y'all got them bitches fucked up. Excuse me for saying it like that. I'm sorry, son. You right here.
That's
but
right.
It's called priorities. Some of y'all priorities be other. See, I knew you understood. Some of y'all priorities be everywhere else besides where it need to be. You will really feel like the gram is what's gonna help you compared to what that gram that's gonna help you. You need to. When I say gram, I don't mean a weed gram. I mean that little gram of sense that you refuse to fucking grasp on. Just go ahead and take that bitch and go on about your life.
And that's it. And that's it. And that's it right there. That's it.
Too much.
So, when we talk about more money, right? Now, again, we're on the stream of revenue and income and expenses and shit, right? Okay, so you guys as president, Mr. 46, I believe.
46.
He 46, eh? He 46, eh? He 46. Our 46th president, Mr. Joseph L.F. Biden.
Joseph L.F. Biden. That's
Joseph
his name.
L.F. Biden. Yes, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm about to say Lima Foxtrot.
I don't know. Shit. Joseph L.F. Biden. Shit, I don't know. But Joseph Byron, as they call him now in the streets, Joseph Byron. You feel what I'm saying? They call him Joseph Byron in the streets. Yeah, Byron. He has signed into basically, I don't want to say law, but he has signed a bill that is going to help Ukrainians. This bill is for $13.6 billion in
Joe, we talked about this. Joe.
For the fund of refuge, right? Whew. I don't even know how to unload on this topic specifically.
I was about to say, Todd, did we not talk about this topic? I want to say
we did.
3.5 weeks ago, right? Maybe 4 weeks ago. We did, right?
We did.
Definitely talked about this. So now it's actually going through.
Yeah, we said that we did talk about this a couple weeks ago in a sense where we said like there could be a bill where Ukraine could be helped by the Americans, and we did have a conversation, a pretty lengthy one, and a pretty hard-nosed one in a sense where there's a lot of complexities to this because Joe, it's really like you throwing shit in our face and saying fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want this to sound, and again, I'm gonna say it again, like I said about 3 weeks ago. I don't want this to sound as if I'm being insensitive to Ukrainians, and their situation, or the people that have died over there in Ukraine. I don't want to seem as if I'm insensitive to that, and if I do seem so, I do apologize in advance because that's not my intention.
That's fine, but please just be blood raw about it. Don't we apologize, but still.
Right. I want to send my thoughts and prayers to those Ukrainians. With that being said,
say it, damn it, say it.
$13.6 billion, and we can't even get a fucking voter rights bill together.
Trash.
$13.6 billion for Ukraine, and we can't get our college funds depleted and fucking get the fuck on.
Trash.
What are we talking about, Joe? What the fuck are we talking about, Joe?
Let me jump in with you. I got some $13.6 billion, but we can't even get some new homeless shelters built for the people that's out here in these streets.
Trash.
13.6 billion, but talking about schooling, we can't even fund the people that's actually here in these cities. I'm talking about all the inner cities. Okay, we're talking about 13.6 billion, but yet here we are still trying to get people to sign up for medical insurance that can't pay for medical insurance. Oh, 13.6 billion. Well, hey, look, you guys, we have no chicken. We ain't got no chicken.
Trash.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, 13.6 bill, right? That's what that's what it is. 13 billion. At this point, I'm so lost with the state of where we are right now because for somebody who is always they say America is the country that's in the most debt, right?
Yep.
Where the fuck is we finding all this new money?
We got to be making promises that we can't keep.
Or we printing fake shit and giving it out to the masses. Like
got
at this point,
I mean, it got to something.
I still don't understand how we can be in trillions of dollars in debt, but yet we're giving out billions to a relief fund. Now, to that point, like Ty said, we support everything. Go ahead and make sure. Oh, it's all right, buddy. We support Ukrainians. We do not want y'all to feel like the money that's being sent to y'all is just something that's you guys need help. You need that relief. And
right.
As an American who understands what's going on with you guys, I'm not at odds of saying just don't give it to them. But let's just be honest. It's so much other shit that can be done with that money here in America. In America, just like Ty said, it took them everything in the world just for them not to pass a bill. They go through all these extra shits here within the legislature about passing bills that can help, whether it's lower incomes or lower income families or the school districts, or if it's just basic health care for people who can't provide health care for themselves. That money that can be used for things of that nature. That's what the people are angry about. I don't even think it's necessarily the fact that they send the money over there. We just got things that we have to do here.
Exactly, HD. And that's my thing. I thank you because you said it perfectly at the end. It is not about the money. Y'all been helping other folks than us, than the Americans, than the people that live in your own country. You've been helping other folks outside of your country that look like you. Okay, not this color, lighter, whiter. Okay, than you. Before I was even born, before I was even thought of, before me or HD was even thought of. Like, this has been a thing. Y'all been helping other countries, other European countries. You understand what I'm saying? Sending them mad money, sending them mad, all of this shit. That's fine. That's great and dandy. Oshkosh bagosh. I get it. Okay, I understand. But again, to HD's perfect point, there is so much here that we have not even got done yet. We struggle to get education, funding, education, after school programs, pulling teeth and nail. But Biden can come up on a podium and talk about Ukraine like it is oh my God, it's about to be World War. Biden has come on to talk about Ukraine more, just like he was trying to win the race for president, telling us that if we don't vote for him, we ain't black. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking bringing that up because I'm trying to understand, Joe. You want us to re-vote for you. You want a re-election, maybe. I don't know, particularly. You want a re-election in 2024. But you ain't sat here and did a lick of shit. Now, what I will say is Joe put the first black woman on the Supreme Court judge, I believe. He did that. Now, shout out to you for that. Okay. That's enough.
Okay. Sorry.
That's enough.
Too much applause. Sorry.
That's enough. Because what I find to be funny is that a lot of politicians pick and choose what they want to do. Right? That's the game. So yeah, we got to win here, but still, it's $13.6 billion going to Ukraine.
$13.6 billion.
Do you know we could do with one of that billion? But y'all will sit here and fight us tooth and nail for nothing.
I still don't see. My whole thing is, hell, I can give you one better. Why the fuck aren't we giving these $13.6 billion to the veterans? Oh, why? Because I will say this now: a lot of them are on the streets. Not all of them. Let me just say some of that.
Right.
Not all veterans are on the streets, but a lot of them are. A lot of them are still suffering from PTSD from wars that they went and fought for our country.
Exactly.
And came home to nobody because they left with nobody. They come home to no support, but yet before they leave, these people tell them that you have a family when you come here. You have our support when you come back home. We'll put you up. We'll put you here. Now, I can't speak completely on how the military and how they work as far as the transitioning back into the mainland and the community works. But at some point, if y'all know these people are suffering, and I do mean suffering, yes, son, I do mean suffering from all these different things that's going on in their mind. There's no way that we can't put this, because we talking about 13.6 billion for veterans. We talking about that could be for therapy, housing. This is money going towards paying these people for defending our country. Like, because let's just be honest, a lot of these cats are disabled veterans and they're getting no money for it. They
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Getting for it. I'm talking about amputated legs, fucked up feet, all this extra shit. And they, let me rephrase. They're getting something for it. It's just not 100%. Some of it is 20. Some of it is 40. Some of it is 60. It's rare that you see a lot of veterans out here nowadays with 80 to 100%. If so, that means they were in the military for a while.
Right.
But we talking about the younger guys who was in there for maybe 3 to 4 years who have messed up a kneecap or messed up a shoulder.
Yeah.
Get like they only getting like 40%. That's barely helping them take care of their families, but yet they have a life-altering injury. So once again, money that can be put into different places here within the United States. 13.6 billion to veterans. I don't think nobody in the United States would oppose that at all.
Right. I would.
Come on, man.
I would, but you know, we ain't politicians, bro. So we don't know. We talk about
big facts. We just opinionated. That's it.
I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I just want to make sure that hey. Okay, I just wanted to make sure she was good. It was a little too quiet in this house. You feel?
I was about to say, do we need to go ahead and do a Superman dash up to the top?
Hey! Listen, it was a little too quiet in this house. You know, let me tell you something.
Right now,
I got the butcher knife in the damn kitchen. Don't play with me. Listen. I can tell y'all on the After Dark show a couple of times in this damn apartment complex where I've had to come to the door with the butcher.
Because I will butcher.
Because I will butcher. See, niggas think that here's the thing. I've always been like the quiet type, the very just monotone, very just relaxed type. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into fights. That's not my thing.
Them the motherfuckers you watch out for.
Yeah, I don't really get into fights. I don't like to get into arguments. I don't like to expend my energy on you, because then if I have to expend energy, then then it's, you know, then that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? I try to rectify what I need to rectify, but if we can't rectify it in the most obscure and obscene way, then we will have to go to measures that are going to be maybe unobscene. Yes. So yeah, I'll give that story on the After Dark show, because these niggas up in here to be trying me sometimes, but you know what I'm saying. but we here. Speaking of trying, okay, I need people to stop like fraternizing and fantasizing and glamorizing these damn crab legs. Like, what is it? Huh? What is it? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what it was, but I can say I can say this. Y'all weren't this bad until we got locked down and got into the pandemic.
Nope. They was bad before that. I'm gonna talk my shit.
Now I will agree with you.
I'm talking my shit about y'all.
Now Florida motherfuckers bad.
I'm gonna talk my shit about y'all.
I will say this: they weren't as bad as they are now. You feel what I'm saying? They were not as bad as they are now. Now they were bad. Don't get me wrong, because y'all was up in the crab legs. And here's me, right? as somebody who don't even fuck with the legs of the crab, okay, and the lobster of the tails of the lobster.
If it's out of it,
maybe it's if it's some lobster mac and cheese, maybe. Ooh. You feel me? Hey, I'll go there. Some shrimp tacos, lobster tacos. Man, I don't mind.
If it's already out.
Exactly.
But telling me to do it, you hang that shit up. Hang it up.
Tighten it up.
Hang it up.
You feel me?
Ain't doing
my thing is this, HD. You break the crab leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker got a little sliver of meat that look like this.
What you about to say? Just look.
That look like this, HD. Huh? And how much I done pay? How much I done pay for 2 pounds of the meat that look like this?
$37.82. $37.82.
Hey,
$37.82.
37. Yo, what the fuck? Why are we paying?
Look now. I told y'all I was gonna talk my shit about Florida.
Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
I had to bought this shit up now. All I'm gonna say is, as far as when the crab spots down here start taking EBT, like maybe
see, that's
late 2011.
I knew it.
That's when that shit glamorized.
I knew it. That's what it was. It's the EBT.
When the crab spots down here,
shout out
when they first started jumping when they was like, yeah, we take EBT because crabs come cold.
Yes, but they are cold.
So you buy them cold, but then they will cook them for you, right? That's so usually crazy. They would, like, once again, the platters might be $27.99, right? They will charge you an additional $3 on top of that because officially it's still cold. So the $3 would be the price for them to actually prepare your.
Oh, damn! Oh, so that was okay.
So you talking about? Remember, we talking about early 2012 when motherfuckers was flipping stamps like it was no tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
people was getting $2,000-$3,000 worth of stamps. Yeah, go ahead and give me $150. You get $300 worth of stamps. So especially the girls who wasn't working back in the day with all the they running it all.
Right.
So nowadays, it's rare that you see a couple here in Orlando that have, they still take the EBT. It's a couple of them that's still out there, but most of them have authentic stuff now. Now, I'm going to give you a difference that I had to learn on some shit. Blue crabs are trash.
Blue crabs are trash. Okay.
Blue crabs are trash. The only crab legs you should be eating are king crab legs, from what I was told.
King crab. I've heard that too. Yes, I've heard that too.
Okay, cool. I've never had crawfish, but they told me that crawfish is good, but I shouldn't have it from a side dish restaurant.
No,
I should have it from
absolutely not. No.
I'll never do oysters. Never fucking do oysters.
Fuck with oysters.
The eggs and the corn, I was told that it always has to be with the tray. It can't be anything outside.
Absolutely not. It has to be with the tray.
Along with the sausage, right? So now that whole combo, sir, thank you. That whole combo is now a staple here in Orlando because I bet if you go to any crab spot here in Orlando, you're going to have king crab legs with a side of corn, 2 eggs, and a bunch of potatoes. Now, I'm breaking all this down because in different spots here in Orlando, you thought that 37 joint that I was talking about was a lot. No,
absolutely not.
It's so real. It's so real. It is so real. Like I'm talking about, people are really out here spending $42
yes,
on a tray of crabs. Yes, now, Lord. The point of this was people actually take their time, spend $42.
Are we sharing
and
this?
break their own crabs. I wish I would. $42.
First of all, hold on, Energy. Are we sharing this between each other? Because this got to be a shared meal for 42.
I'm just saying. No.
Right. So if you get a 42 and I get a 42,
that's $100.
Right, because you got an add gratuity in there already.
$100.
That's $100.
$100.
And then wait, I'm going to be hungry afterwards. Come on, bro. Because for me, here's the thing. I'm still a fat boy in a skinny man's body. Do y'all hear me? I'm still a fat kid who loves cake.
What
are we talking about? Yo, the skinny meat just can't do it. I just can't do it. And then for me is this. I don't know if the seasoning can even go through the crab leg, or I don't know if,
it can.
Oh, okay.
But they have to sit.
Okay, so well, that's the thing.
Boil them with the seasoning and expect the seasoning to go to them once they boil, and then they don't even boil.
That's not right. That's not even right. Don't you got to marinate them things in there?
So some people marinate them in like an actual marinade with sauce.
Yes, you have to do that.
Some people do that before they boil it. Some people actually put all the marinade and all that in there while they boil it.
No, I don't taste nothing but water. It's only water. Let me say this again. When you don't, let me camera right here. Wow, camera right here. When you don't sit here and season your seafood before you fry it, boil it, grill it, whatever it is, okay? When you don't do that shit,
it's bland.
I just taste bland.
Water.
The seasoning that's boiling in the water has dissolved. That is gone. It's all in the atmosphere now. The atmosphere. It's in the bubbles. It's gone. It's unburst and shit. If you want me to eat your crab legs, marinate them bitches first. Let me see.
Yes, please.
The marinade in the leg.
Also, break them bricks and put it on the plate for me. Don't.
My God. Yo, because I'm not breaking shit. I don't care. Listen, I don't care about the traditions. I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I'm not breaking a damn thing. It ain't happening.
42. It should be broken on
It should be broken already. For 42, it should be broken. Well, you're doing it for the experience. I can create this experience at Mouse. Break these bitches for me.
For real. If that's the case, I could literally go ahead and pay these $22 at my local Sam's Club. Get a big ass pack of crab legs. Go ahead and let them bitches sit for about 2-3 hours. Boil them bitches, cook them with some eggs and potatoes, and I got my own meal.
And we got our own meal.
$14.
Because what I'm paying for is the crab leg. Honestly, that's the $22.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the $20 right there, just the crab leg. Everything else, the other $14.
Right. Experience. I'm paying for experience in this restaurant. That's that's the last part of that. You know what? I'm not playing with y'all, man. Listen, I understand that there's just like this crab leg seafood extravaganza. Okay. But calm down. Relax. It's okay. Don't trip. Don't worry. Crab legs ain't gonna go nowhere. Y'all eat them.
Yeah, it is. Them they going everywhere.
They go. Oh, man. All right, let's get into the topic of the week, man. I want to talk about. I need y'all to understand for me real quick, right? And we talked about it a little bit when it came to Steve Harvey and his talking about him losing 22 million and us saying that you need to vet who you come into your domain. So the topic of this week is do your homework. You feel what I'm saying? I need people to do your homework. And again, this comes after watching The Worst Roommate Ever on Netflix, right? This was basically like a 5-part docu-series about some of the craziest roommates that you will ever see. And, one was a grandmother, one was an Asian man, one was a man who basically, disguised himself or basically frauded himself as a Palestinian man, right? We also had a man who was a white dude who basically, who acted like a lawyer and became a serial squatter, right? And if you don't know what a serial squatter is or squatter,
how do you become a serial squatter?
Bro, and that's the crazy part. And that's exactly what he did, HD. He went to home, right? He went home to home And what I found out, right, which was very intriguing to me, is that a serial squatter basically goes from home to home, and they kind of have the they'll have the cash ready for you for like the first 3 or 4 months, and then after that, what I'm saying, they'll start to not pay you. And once you see them not paying you, what happens is if they start to get mail sent to your home, they are a legal tenant of your house. Now it depends on state to state, right? But usually if they start to get money on your mail at your apartment, at your particular apartment address, they're squatters. And they're not a squatter, but particularly they cannot be removed from the home if legal eviction is properly processed, right? So you cannot get them out of the home, and then that takes up to like 3 months, right? And so it's a whole process in how this is vetted, right? And so you have some of these stories were crazy. Some of these stories, a lot of the people were putting their apartment homes on Craigslist and all of that shit. My thing is this, bro. Craigslist has really never been it. Okay.
Maybe the first year.
Maybe the first year, but after what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, it's literally if you want to go find some scrap or something, go on Craigslist.
Yeah, and if you want to do a scam, that's Scam Central right there. That's Scam City.
Scam Central.
That's Scam City. That is Scam City. Here's the thing, and this is why I wanted to name this episode "Do Your Homework" or "Do Your Fucking Homework," right? And again, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm probably going to sound like an asshole, so that's fine. I'll take it. I don't want this to seem like they're just victims in this, right? Because a lot of these people were victims in this, right? But you have to vet the people that are coming into your domain, or even in a sense, if some of those people don't have the inclinate or just the mindset to vet them own selves. Like it was one story where they put a man in this housing and he ended up dead because this older lady, this grandma, was a thief. She was like Bonnie and Clyde. She was the Bonnie. She was Bonnie out here.
Who was the
killing
Clyde?
folk. She had no Clyde. It was Bonnie and Bonnie. It was Bonnie. She had all her Clydes were in the damn rooms, my nigga.
Whoa.
Yeah, like she was bro, she was killing these niggas off, giving them mad pills that had a lot to do with destroying your liver and stuff like that. Like it's things of this nature. Why are we not vetting the people that go into your home or that you're looking to rent out to?
Because it's just a bottom dollar. I could care less who you are as a person.
But that's crazy. We can't do that though. But then we have situations like this. Then we have situations like this. Because now you have situations like, and what the continuous theme was like, oh, I needed the money. Need the money. Some of the things were, I need the money. We all need money. We all need money. But why are you not doing your homework?
Because I don't need to. I'm still gonna pass the test.
They like, oh, I got the security deposit, this and that, da, 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 da. And you have a gut feeling in your gut. You have a gut feeling that this is not sitting right with you, that this is not what you need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, here's my thing. If I've been a roommate, right? I've been a roommate for like 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I've been a roommate for a long time. Okay. Right. I've had roommates, right? There's a vetting process that happens. You have to make sure that you are literally sitting here running down. Even if they come in your house for 2 weeks, yo, can I stay on your couch for 2 weeks? I've done that. What type of shit you on?
Yeah, what type of shit you on?
I've done that. Yo, I've been the one to sit here and stay on somebody's couch, and I've been the one to vet out the people who stayed on my couch. And I wanted to make sure, like, yo, if I'm staying on your couch for this amount of time, that I don't sit here and disrespect your domain. Because this is your domain. This is your place of peace. Why would I disrespect that? I know what that feels like. I have my place of peace. Why would somebody come up in here and try to disrespect that? And then to the point, why would you allow? Because yes, to a certain degree, you allowed said person to come into your home to now disrupt your peace. To now sit here and be the unpeacefulness. There was one situation up in there. Oh, girl, let this man stay in her apartment for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years, people. How do you let somebody stay in your apartment for 4 years? And it's a scary thing. It's a go to the bathroom and then go to your room type thing. Go to work, go to your bathroom, go to your room, go to work, go to your bathroom, go to the kitchen, You're making somebody else the primary in your own apartment?
How do you do that?
Because you didn't take the necessary precautions to make sure that this guy or girl is even there. Even if you're going to look for a room, if you're the person looking for the room, you have to vet out the people that are the landlords, the tenants in there. Why are we not thinking about this? Because we're thinking about, we need a place to live, or I need that money.
It's desperate. Yeah, I'm desperate on both ends. I'm just desperate.
I get that, and I'll give you grace on that. But there comes to a point where you even in desperate situations, you still have to vet.
You do. You definitely.
Because see, when that discernment. And again, HD, a lot of the things that you'll watch they were uncomfortable. I had this uncomfortable feeling, bro. When my mama always told me, when you get a gut feeling or that uncomfortable feeling in your gut, you go with that shit. That's it. You go with that shit. You all go day. With that uncomfortable feeling all day, because I don't think, HD, you're going to allow, even with 2 boys that you got, you're not going to allow somebody to come up in your house for 2 weeks and try to do some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you vetting them, right?
Or you even come here, you got rules, guidelines, and regulations.
Exactly.
And if you can't rock with the rules, guidelines, and regulations, then you ain't really that desperate to come stay with me, because you go stay wherever you want to go do whatever.
Exactly.
But just know even if you was to say that, the reason you look at or you hear things like that is because they ask those people because they feel like, I'll be safe here. I can be here, and I can be able to do the things that I like. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm glad that you feel like you trust me enough to be able to say, I want to be able to come stay with you, and I feel safe in your presence. Right. But in the same token, just like how you say you feel safe at a hospital because you know they're going to take care of you, they got rules and regulations at the goddamn hospital.
Exactly.
Don't think you just come to my house and still live freely. Like, of course, you're an adult. You'll be able to do things that, I don't have no control over. But as far as certain necessities, like you coming to sleep on my couch, hell yeah. You ain't bringing no negative energy in here. You ain't bringing no negative people around here. You barely should be around here. You said you're weak. I'm just saying, because certain people, and I'm pretty sure you can vouch, certain people you do for them just because nobody else will do for them, even though they are assholes deep inside. They don't necessarily deserve your help, but because who you are as a person and big heart and all, you're like, I'm gonna still help you out. And those are the people who will still sit there and judge you while they on your couch.
Yep.
They on your shit. And be like, man, it's crazy here. I don't even see how you living like this, bro. Like, look at your kitchen, bro. I never had my kitchen like that, man. Look at your bathroom. I never had my bathroom like that. But you don't have a kitchen or a bathroom.
Bro, I would never. And I would never, because I was that person on somebody's couch. Like, bro, I'll be like, bro, y'all kitchen. And my thing is, like, I'm complimenting niggas, like, on they spots, like, for real. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, your kitchen. Like, for me, I will always think, like, yo, I want a kitchen this big, or I want this appliance. I'm looking at shit that I want up in here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you don't shit where you sleep.
Oh, okay.
Let me say that again. You don't shit where you sleep. And even if that's for 2 weeks, you don't shit where you sleep. Because let's just say I'm on HD couch, okay? And I shit, and to his point, I'm saying, damn, nigga, you need to get a better bathroom. You feel me? Why that toilet seat so broken and shit? I'm complaining. So by my 2 week in, I might need another 2 weeks to stay. Oh, well, nigga, you was talking all that shit. No, you don't need my kitchen. You don't need my broken bathroom. No. Because but then now when HD hits me with that, then I get all mad and shit. Oh, you don't want to help me and da, 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 da. You don't want to. What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
What are we talking about? You don't want to sit here and help. Right. Tell him, Zay. What are we talking about? Because I'm just trying to understand. Like, I was just trying to understand the concept. Like, we can look at people like this as victims, but at the same time, we have to also hold accountability for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's a big ass word you just used right there. That's a big ass word you said. Accountability.
You feel me? And again, I feel like common sense ain't so damn common sometimes.
I say it all the time. Because it ain't.
I feel like common sense ain't so damn common sometimes.
It ain't.
You have to have discernment when you are vetting folks. You feel me? Again, they can be nice. They can even have the money. They can even sit here and be ready to move in. They can be ready to sit here and do, what they need to do. But if you have that gut feeling
that it just ain't right,
that is just not right, then it's not right.
Right. And sometimes it can be the people closest to you. Sometimes it still just ain't right.
And don't bring God into this.
Please don't.
When you looking for when you struggling in that season. Seriously. Don't bring God into that. I'm gonna let you finish. I needed it. I needed it because I needed to pay my rent. And God, Lord Jesus, it was my mortgage. Oh my God, I needed to pay my rent. Now look at you. You went from being struggling to paying your rent to now being ass out and having to now not only sit here and foreclose or having to move out, but now you have to fuck up. Now you have to get your shit together, get your credit together, get your money together because you didn't take the necessary. See, my thing is God don't do shit. Excuse me. God gonna do stuff just because he wants to. He does it in totality with what we're doing. So if you did not take the necessary precautions to vet, interview, sit here and have this conversation with a roommate, said that you are either moving in or you're taking in whatever your business is, and you didn't vet that person, and you're just looking for, oh my God, I got to pay this. I have to get this. What do you expect without actually getting to know the individual that, again, is coming in to the domain that you have protected, curated?
Now, also, to Ty's point, please don't sit here and pray to God only for you to continue to do the same things you said you wasn't going to do. I.e., if you prayed to God and say, Lord, I hope these people come to their senses. I already talked to them. I let them know how I felt about the situation. Lead me in my steps at the way I should go. If you prayed somewhat like that, and yet you're still moving as if you didn't pray about it and let it go, then that's on you. That's where Ty's saying when he said it leads you to bankruptcy and foreclosure and all that. That's where that leads. Because if you pray to God the first time about something and you actually pray and let it go, whatever was supposed to happen is going to happen.
It's going to happen. Now, exactly.
Once again, to back up what Ty was saying, for certain people, foreclosure is what you need.
Yeah.
Because foreclosure is what it's going to take for that spirit who you let come into your house, or that person who you let come in your house to get out of that. Or in another layman's term, it could be your season to get up out of that anyway. So he used them as that crutch to say, okay, well, you wasn't supposed to be here. I know, son. Tell him. You wasn't supposed to be here. You wasn't supposed to be here this long.
Right.
And now look, you was here longer than you was supposed to. Now I got all these people up in your house. Let's just be honest, man. Some of y'all be praying and hoping God gonna do things in your life, but y'all praying, y'all still stressing, y'all still worried. I can talk because I'm one of them. You gotta let go if you're gonna pray and let God. You gotta let go. I'm slowly learning how to do that, but you gotta pray, let go, and let God. I ain't saying forget.
No.
But I'm also saying make sure you pray and let God, but move in the way that you would like God to work in your life.
Exactly.
And say, God, I want to stay away from this
BS. Say that.
Still walk back into the BS that you're trying to get away from. It's a big difference. It's a big ass difference, man. It's a big, huge difference. Whew. You can't be out here hypocritical with the stuff that you got going on. You can't. It's just not how life works now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like how it works, especially God now. Because I'm pretty sure y'all done heard your OGs be like, tell God you're playing and watch, he laugh at you.
He laugh at you.
That is so true. That is so true. Because he laughing at you. Which goes right back to what I was saying before. You can't pray about it.
Yeah, you can't pray to God your plan.
You can. You can.
I mean, you can.
Don't sit here and expect him to do your plan exactly how you
want. Exactly. That's it right there.
Give you those climax moments that you thought about. He will definitely give you those, but the way that you're getting to that goal or getting to that level is going to be nowhere close to how you.
Right.
And sometimes it's supposed to be like that because you have to be able to pull out your comfort zone in order to get that. And going back to even moving in and vetting your roommates. That bringing those people in there, because in some instances they're not necessarily bad. They just messed up in the head, need a safe place, need a haven, and end up finding a great friend and also great value within that. Once again, that can also be God talking to you in different ways. So to further back up what Todd's been saying, when you have to vet somebody, we're not saying, oh, make sure they ain't, the top serial killer in the world, make sure they haven't been doing XYZ with all these people. We're saying make sure that their mental and their end goal means well for not only themselves, but for you as well.
Right.
Because
exactly.
Somebody got ill intent if they want to come in and especially stay with you. The whole roommate situation. Like, I can honestly say every roommate that I've had no beef with. I've had that I can actually come and sit down with and be like, yo, this is what's going on. I'm not really digging this too much. We need to go and do X, Y, Z. And as adults, if we can agree, then cool, we move forward. And if not, we can agree to disagree, and then we continue to move forward as adults. That's what happens. But going back to what Ty was saying, y'all can't be out here and expecting people to be just the grade A people that they see, you see on in public, because some people may be acting like that in front of you just because. And then they get in your house, they done turn into the Terminator. Yes, sir. They don't turn into Terminator. Now they sit here acting like they own everything in your household. Your household is officially their household. You don't have too much power in your household because they stay here now. I got money invested in it. With them also that you took them in and be that. So a lot of these be your sisters, brothers, cousins, best friends, aunties, uncles. A lot of these people who feel like they are indebted from you in case something.
Exactly. To whatever.
Where I could come in your shit and do and say and feel like I won't. I ain't got no rules to live by.
Right.
I ain't gotta do that. And then when you pray for them to, Lord, just guide me in the right way or get them out of my life and they don't mean me no well. And then he do. A lot of y'all with your goofy behinds go right back and be like, it ain't all that bad. So once again, to back up my point from earlier, if you're going to pray to God about something, make sure you pray to him and walk in the way that you want him to move. Don't be right doing the same thing. So if you're going to vet them and they feel like you feel like they still ain't the person that, you can see yourself around every other day, don't take them in.
And that's it. And I feel like we can
have problems, but that's it.
And I feel like we can leave it there. Like, honestly, that's the perfect send off. Like, honestly, it just needs to be You need to vet more. Do your fucking homework.
Do your research.
Do your research. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I don't want to hear. Oh my God, I made a mistake. I made a big. No, you could have rectified that mistake by checking, by interviewing, by having a conversation, by making sure that the person that is coming into your domain in your home is not that type of guy or that type of person to sit here, or woman, to sit here and try to ruin what you have going on. And that's it. So we're going to leave it there, because I believe that was great. That was great. Like, don't have people in your house that don't need to be in your house. And that's it, man. That's it. AG, what you got to say to the people, man?
Man, look, y'all already know what I say at the end of every show, and I'm going to say it again.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Check on your strong friends.
Check on your strong friends.
If you're feeling depressed, anxious,
check on everybody.
Speak to somebody. It's okay. Sometimes it's hard to speak to somebody. You can't speak to somebody, write it out. It's okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is real. Mental health is serious. Also, y'all stop having these COVID babies, because COVID babies is finna start running the world. You see this one? He a COVID baby. Also, please protect yourselves against the COVID. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got new strands coming out every 3 months. I still need y'all.
Did you see the Deltacron is here?
Deltacron.
Okay. He's the new Autobot.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new Deltacron. All right. Yeah.
He's the new Autobot in this thing now. So
all right. Get ready. Keep yourselves protected, guys. At this point, I don't know what else to say, man. And above all, man, you know, like I say, y'all be easy, be safe.
That's it.
Stop fucking with people, and people won't fuck with you. All right. Follow your boy King Hen. I King Hen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm on Gram. Make sure y'all follow the podcast too. You know what I'm saying? At T.O.B. _podcast. You know what I'm saying? Then you got my big dog, big boss man at Ty the Pod Guy. You know what I'm saying? _ at Ty the Pod Guy. You know what I'm saying? You do all that good stuff. Make sure y'all run it up on the YouTube as well, man. For real.
Yes.
Please. All the new people, y'all keep hitting the subscribes, but get other people to hit the subscribe, even on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Y'all running up over there everywhere. Run it up. We appreciate y'all all day, every day, man. And we're gonna be back next week. You know,
feel me?
With some extra good stuff for y'all too. You know,
let
them know, son. Let them know.
We're gonna be back on the After Dark show. After Dark. We're gonna have cousin Scrap in here. He with the kids too, so you know what I'm saying.
He with the kids right now, so that's why we had to, you know.
He being family guy. He being family man, but you know what I'm saying. And we appreciate everybody. So appreciate all the truck drivers out there. You feel what I'm saying? This camera. Appreciate all the truck drivers out there on them streets. And I know them gas prices is high as hell. But, you know, shout out to all the truck drivers with our boy Scrap out there running them streets. You feel what I'm saying? And again, we appreciate you for listening to the show, loving the show. You understand what I'm saying? Again, run the streams up, run them up. You feel me? Let me just say this, first of all. We actually had a great week. We are, I will say this. We are less than about 5,000 streams away from cracking 50K. For
Get
this
us to 50. Let's go.
You feel what I'm saying? So I want to say first quarter is doing very, very well, or it has done very well. I don't even know when the first quarter ends, but I think it ends like March or April or whatever. But
beginning of April, right?
Yeah, beginning of April. So I will say first quarter for us was really, really good. We were really on it. You feel what I'm saying? To almost hit 45,000 streams is amazing. And again, 50,000 streams is definitely there. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Again, subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. Run the streams up on YouTube. Run the subscribers up on YouTube. And I love you guys. We appreciate you. This has been another one. And we're out of here. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all.